Good afternoon, all my wonderful viewers and subscribers. How is all my amazing people out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nicky D, and welcome back to the Nicky D channel. Today, we're going to be doing If Nicky D Booked WWE Episode 10. And in today's episode, we're going to go down to NXT and focus on the NXT North American Champion, Oba Femi. There is really only one word to describe Oba Femi thus far, and it is dominant. But we're also going to get into how I would book Oba Femi from now all the way till WrestleMania 42. Now, don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button. Whether you like WWE, college football, or All Out 76, there's something here for everybody. So if you smash that subscribe button, you'll be notified of when I drop my next video. Without further ado, let's get to. First up, what has happened thus far in the career of Oba Femi? Well, he bursted onto the NXT scene at the beginning of 2024 when he won the men's breakout tournament. And then he immediately went on to challenge and capture the NXT North American Championship. He's defended it against Lexis King on NXT, where it was a successful title defense in dominant fashion of that Oba Femi is. He's defended it against Dragon Lee successfully in a very dominant showing that also showed the match go outside of the ring, especially when Oba Femi threw Dragon Lee into the one of the chairs outside. Not the folding chair, but the chairs the commentators sit in. Chair I'm sitting in. Threw him into one of those things. He's also defended against Wesley more recently when Wesley came back from the injury and Oba Femi beat him down in Wesley's last chance at the NXT North American Championship. He's also defeated Josh Briggs one-on-one for the North American Championship. He's defeated Dijak. He's even defeated Josh Briggs and Dijak in a triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship. He's also successfully defended against Ivar of the Viking Raiders, I believe. And he defended successfully, finally, against Otis of the Alpha Academy as well. So, definitely a long list of victims that are already attached to the NXT North American title reign that is Oba Femi. Oba Femi has been booked as the dominant monster on NXT, and Oba Femi has been running roughshod through NXT in 2024. Now, this is what Nicky D would do if I booked WWE. I found it a little hilarious that Oba Femi versus Tony D'Angelo is already confirmed for NXT No Mercy on September 1st for the NXT North American Championship, because that's exactly where I was going to start with who Oba Femi should face next. I think that Oba Femi and Tony D'Angelo is going to have a good match. I would have Oba Femi come out victorious in this match and continue his reign. And once he's dispatched of Tony D'Angelo and the D'Angelo family, I would have him go against Javon Evans, successfully retained. Trick Williams, successfully retained. Sean Spears, successfully retained. And he would be setting, he'd be NXT North American champion for well over a year before reaching NXT Stand and Deliver in 2025. And honestly, I would have him go in a title for title match between the NXT North American Champion Obafemi and the current NXT champion in my bookings, Joe Hendry. And honestly, as much as I love Joe Hendry, I said it on the last If Nicky D booked WWE that Joe Hendry should lose the NXT championship to Obafemi at Stand and Deliver. And I'll say it here too. I would book Obafemi to become NXT champion and NXT North American champion. The dominant reign that he's had, he's just going to continue to eat him up. I think Obafemi can handle defending both the NXT Championship and the NXT North American Championship at every pay-per-view that NXT has. And I think that he'll do that for probably about 3 or 4 months. And then I would have Obafemi show up at the 2025 SummerSlam, next year's SummerSlam. And I would have him make a dominant debut. And it doesn't have to be in a match. I would have him just attack Braun Breaker. And Obafemi and Braun Breaker will be Obafemi's first feud on the main roster. It could be a best-of-3 series that happens at September, October, and Survivor Series of 2025's pay-per-views. But I would continue to book Obafemi as a dominant monster here. He has, I can't recall him taking an L in NXT yet. I wouldn't have him take an L in NXT at all, and he would still remain undefeated even after Survivor Series of 2025. And then what I would do is I would have Obafemi be one of the first people to declare for the 2026 Royal Rumble. And I would book him same way, dominant monster. I would have him enter the Royal Rumble come January of 2026 at the number 27 spot. And then I would have him go on and win the Royal Rumble because there's nobody on the roster that would be able to take this man off his feet and put him over the top rope. And it would continue his dominant run right after the Royal Rumble. I would have Obafemi come out and declare that he wants to challenge the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther. And then I would build a nice, in-depth 6 to 8 week storyline that involved Obafemi and Gunther to conclude at WrestleMania 42, where I would have Obafemi become the World Heavyweight Champion. And that was If Nicky D booked WWE episode 10. How would you book Obafemi going forward all the way to WrestleMania 42? Let me know your opinion down in the comments section below, because that's what it's there for. And don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all y'all amazing people next time. Bye, y'all.